The things that I'm going to tell you about today are horrendous, but the flip side of it is some of the things that the New World Order and the Illuminati know, if they were put to good use, would be fantastic. But if you saw what I've seen, it would make you angry that these people are taking what could be used for the elevation of mankind, and they're using it to enslave us.
Evil men have already divided up the world into regions, and they've got it all planned. They want to rule the world. Their goal is to reduce the population to 500 million, with a few of them as the elite get to rule the world. God has plans for the world, and so does Satan. And Satan's plan is no people here, maybe just a few, and a one-world government. The Bible says perilous times shall come. The people will be fierce, despisers of those that are good. Christians are going to be absolutely hated.
Will be to develop an overall strategy for America in this period when really a new world order can be created. It's a great opportunity. It isn't such a crisis.
We know the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. Do you not think an angel rides in the whirlwind and directs this storm?
But I do have one question. During the crisis or any time that you're aware of, has the Federal Reserve or Treasury participated in any gold swaps arrangements?
We don't. The Federal Reserve does not own any gold at all. We have not owned gold since 1934.
You fired me once again! Not with these slaves, which hither ye have brought from regions where I reign.
Which passages of Scripture should guide our public policy? Should we go with Leviticus, which suggests slavery is okay, that eating shellfish is an abomination? Or we could go with Deuteronomy, which suggests stoning your child if he strays from the faith? Or should we just stick to the Sermon on the Mount, a passage that is so radical that it's doubtful that our own Defense Department would survive its application?
The whole agenda is to create a one-world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is given me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish.
Les créateurs de cette puce minuscule à implanter dans l'être humain ont ici pignon sur rue en Floride. Ils ont accepté de nous rencontrer.
La société VeriChip. Dès l'entrée dans le bâtiment, notre attention est attirée par le logo de la compagnie, un cercle fendu d'une puce électronique qui ressemble à un œil braqué dans notre direction. Chez VeriChip, les membres du personnel sont implantés, à commencer par le patron, Bill. Bill, vous avez une puce également.
Oui, elle est juste ici à l'arrière de mon bras. Vous entendez ce bip?
Un petit bip, et voici la fiche personnelle de Bill qui apparaît sur cet écran. Elle sort tout droit de la base de données médicale des êtres humains que gère cette société privée. Les employés VeriChip ont également une puce RFID dans le bras. Enfin, à quelques exceptions près. Alison, vous avez une puce également dans votre corps?
Non.
Pourquoi pas? La plupart des gens ont une puce ici.
Oh, c'est une démarche volontaire. Heureusement, je ne suis pas ce qu'on appelle un patient à haut risque et en plus, je suis enceinte et le système n'est pas conseillé aux femmes enceintes.
VeriChip nous a accueillis dans cette petite salle de réunion, mais filmer un implant nous a été refusé, tout comme visiter les hôpitaux partenaires du programme VeriMed. Pour seules images, cette poignée de puces désactivée et des réponses prudentes à nos questions, notamment sur le prix d'une petite puce telle que celle-là, on la sait peu onéreuse aux alentours d'€1, mais VeriChip ne semble pas vraiment bon marché. Et combien ça vous coûte?
Ça, c'est une information privée, je ne peux pas vous répondre.
Et pour avoir une échelle, c'est autour de combien? 10 $, 1 $?
Eh bien, c'est moins que 150 $, ce qui est le prix que nous facturons, et c'est plus que zéro, car comme vous voyez, la puce renferme des éléments manufacturés et technologiques. Donc, je pense que c'est tout ce que je vous dirai à ce propos.
La société VeriChip a multiplié par 60 son chiffre d'affaires depuis sa création il y a 5 ans. Le business de la puce implantée est florissant sans conteste.
So the ultimate goal that these people have in mind is the goal to create a one-world government run by the banking industry, run by the bankers, and they're doing it in sections. The European currency, the euro, and the European Constitution is one part of it. Now they're trying to do it in America with the North American Union, right? And they want to create a new currency called the N.W.O, right? And the whole agenda is to create a one-world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is giving me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally.
Total control.
Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do, what
everything.
You sell.
Everything is in there, you know? And so they want a one-world government controlled by them, everybody being chipped, all your money in those chips, and they control the chips, and they control people. And you become a slave. You become a serf to these people. That's their goal. That's their intention. They do whatever they want to do. What we want doesn't matter anymore. It's their agenda, it's their plans that matter. They have all the money they want. They can make all the money they want. They have a machine that can make all the money. It's not about money. It's about control. It's about their vision of how they want to see the world. You hear George Bush saying democracy means freedom. No. Democracy equals New World Order.
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law.
I want to tell you about a few of the things that I have learned during these last 5 years of intensive research. Perhaps the most startling thing that I can share with you is that all of the conspiracy theories that you've ever heard about one world government, about the UN takeover of the world, all of those conspiracies have now been laid to rest. There's nothing conspiratorial about it. It's all published. The UN-funded Commission on Global Governance began meeting in 1992 in earnest and met for 4 years, and last fall released their final report. It is entitled Our Global Neighborhood.
Last night I dreamt about how things were.
Of every enemy of the state!
And then I woke up here.